Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Uh, Welcome to my new video. And what I thought I might try and do today is do an unboxing of my new prescription glasses from Mr. Speck. Um, I've been using them for, it's a German, for people who don't know about them, I would put in something below the website. I think they've got a coupon uh, at the moment that allows you to get a bit of a discount. But I thought, for people who don't actually know them, they're a German company. And I actually got these frames from them about a couple of years ago when they were not that well known outside of Germany, because I think they've got a UK site now. But I was due for, I had my new prescriptions done. I went for my eyesight test, which I do every year, and I use Varifocals, which can be quite expensive. And I use my normal opticians. I've been using them for about 15 years. But I thought, you know what, online it's supposed to be cheaper. And I thought, let me try something else. I normally get my frames from Mr. Speck, so I thought if I'm getting my frames from them, they're authentic, they're real, they fit very well, and I actually does get the opticians in London to do my lenses. So why not just do everything, so with them? Now, I have to admit, it wasn't very, very popular with my optician. He's obviously used to me doing this every time I need to change my glasses, my varifocals, plus my frames cost about £800. That is a lot of money. So I thought I need to try online for a change. Now, he advised me against that, saying, oh, it won't fit well, it won't be great, it won't be this. And I thought, no, I'm going to give this a go. So I got my prescription and I decided to send it off and do what I needed to do. And by the way, they were also running a 20% discount at the time. So it saved me quite a bit of money. So I just want to unbox it very quickly and show what I got. The packaging is very nice, so quite sturdy. It wasn't going to break in the post. It came through Royal Mail signed for. So I got a pair of Ray-Bans, and there it is. If you can see that, I actually had the lenses tinted. The ones I've got are photochromic lenses, so when you go out into the sun, they just get darker as the weather gets hotter, or the sun shines on the glasses, the lenses itself. So I got them tinted already. Now, they're very new, they look fantastic, but of course it's okay that the frames look great. The main thing is, with varifocals, when you get them new, it actually takes time to get used to your new prescription. One thing I found out about this was that you have to do your pupil distance. You can actually ask your optician to do it for you, but mine refused. So Mr. Speck actually has an online tool that you can use, or you can actually go onto their website and print out, I think it's some sort of a ruler and paper. You print it out and you do your measurements. And it's basically from the bridge of your nose, your right and your left pupil, and what the distances are. But the app was fantastic. Now, I do have to say, on my my iPhone, the app did not work. Luckily, I've also got a Google Android phone, and I just downloaded the Mr. Spec app, and it worked. So I was able to do my PD quite easily and send it to them. So I've now had this. I've actually only worn it for about 20 minutes, and I have to say that it took me a shorter time to get used to these new varifocals than the one I'm actually wearing, or the ones I've had previously to that. And I'm going to explain why. So I'm just going to take this off, then go a bit blind, and then I'm going to put the new ones on. So on Mr. Spec, it actually allows you to try the, it's got this virtual thing that allows you to try the frames on. I think maybe I'd prefer, I'm used to using larger frames, so maybe I'd have preferred something a bit larger than this, but I think it's actually okay. I ordered a couple of pairs of frames. The other one is still on its way. That's rimless. But, I mean, it's on now, and anything that is about 6 inches to 12 inches in front of me, or maybe about 15, I just can't see. So I can't use my iPhone. Without this, I can't read, I can't see anything. And one thing about this lens is that it's sharp. It's ridiculously sharp. And I'll tell you something. When I normally go and do my varifocal lenses, they try to upsell you. Yeah, you got the basic, you got this middle one, then you got the next one up, then you got the Mac Daddy of the lenses that is clear all the way. Well, I chose with this one the first option, which basically says that the clarity is probably around sort of the middle of the lens. The ones I used to get used to be, everything needs to be absolutely clear. But of course, I didn't have anything previously to make a comparison with. So I just took their word for it. Yeah, paid 300 and something pounds for that lens. I just paid for it. Well, I paid just, you go through different stages. But for the first stage, which is this varifocal lens, the starting point was £49. And I chose that. And it's clear. I can see, it's just so clear. Now, could it be that my prescription was wrong previously? I don't think so. I've been using these guys for years. Well, they did this, the prescription I'm on now. The same guys did it. We go through the same process, and it is so clear. So my lesson from this is that you can't get a deal online. You see the ads and you worry, I think, what's going to come back? You worry about that. What's actually going to come back? Am I just wasting my money trying to get something a bit cheaper? Well, I can tell you something. With Mr. Spec, trust me, the total I paid for this with my discount was about £197. I think so far this is the best £197 I've paid. I normally do 800, and for 2 days I can't actually see properly. It takes me a while to this one. I got it within 5 minutes. Bang. Looking at my phone, going through them, not a problem at all. So I would definitely recommend them. And of course, one thing they do is if you don't like it, maybe you don't really like the frame, or you think the lens is a bit funny, they give you 30 days money back. 30 days money back. So, if it goes wrong, they give you your money back. And when I spoke to customer services in the process of actually doing this, you don't need to speak to them. But I just wanted to be absolutely sure. So I called them and I said, look, great, my PD, how do I do this correctly? My prescription, to put it in, because my prescription is very, very funny. So I think I see better on the right and different on the left. So they were actually quite surprised about that. And I had to say, look, I've always had this. Um, since I started going, my eyes started going a bit funny from about, I think I was about 11 or something like that. It's always been like that. The prescription left, right was always different. But I actually scanned my prescription to them. I scanned it, sent it to them. I didn't want any mistakes. So, of course, when you do these things online, you need to ensure that you're able to supply everything that gives you the best outcome that you want. So, if you're looking to get new pairs, varifocals, non-varifocals, I'm not a really contact lens guy. I've tried it before. Don't really like it, but that was like 15, 20 years ago. So things have probably changed. I might look at, going contacts again. But with this deal, no regrets whatsoever. The second pair is rimless. I can't wait for those to show up. When they do, I'll do a review of that one as well. But if what I've got with this is what I'm waiting to get with the other one, I've actually got two pairs and I've paid less for those two pairs than the one that I would normally get here in London. So, great. Thank you, Mr. Speck. I'm happy. I'm one happy customer. I would put a link to the website to anybody who's actually interested. I think they're running a promo at the moment. I think it's 15%. 15% is better than zero. But I would highly, highly recommend them. Now I'm going to do a disclaimer and say they are not paying me for this. I've simply got very good service and I've decided to share it with everybody. So thank you very much for listening. If you like the video and you have not subscribed, please, do subscribe. You may not wear prescription glasses or you like sunglasses, all of that kind of stuff, or you got friends, please share. And yes, if you like it, click that like button as well. But thank you very much for listening. But seriously, yes, I do recommend them. I bought my frames from them in the past, never had any problems. I took the next step of actually saying, okay, let's get my complete prescription from them, and it's totally worked for me. It's great. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and yeah, check these guys out. You won't regret it.